And we are live. Welcome everyone to the first Cleveland Browns franchise live stream on the OG Madden 25. You can call it Madden 14, you can call it whatever. But we are going to take over Cleveland. Either as an owner or coach, I'll let you guys decide. I have to turn off the music because I entirely forgot to do that. So, I have to do that first. But they can't kick us out of Cleveland now. JT Beverly got kicked out of Cleveland. They can't do that now. Where on earth is the music? Owner? Yeah, I figured I'd let you guys decide, given we are going to, treat this like we did head coach. We're not going to play. Worst comes to worst. Where is the music? There we go. Worst comes to worst, we will, yeah, make sure I'm gonna lower that a tad bit. And, yep. Alright. Now the question is, who's owning the Browns? Do I take over? Or do we bring someone in to take over? That's the question. Also, welcome to the stream, Dash. You can, but it's a little different. We essentially would be doing what we do with head coach and watching the entire game. There's not really, I think, a way to kind of sim. Which is one reason why we're not going to do it a ton. Dorian Bryant. Oh, we should bring in the GOAT. Have the GOAT own Cleveland. The only thing with owner mode, and I don't remember how it was back here. We're going to have to be very, very stingy on contracts, for the most part. No. I want to create owner. Maximum irony, JT Beverly. You could do JT. I mean, he technically would still be coaching, probably. Given head coach is 08. So this is what? 6 years later. Not even that, it's 5 years later. He'd definitely still be coaching. Start with 0 funds and no happiness. Roster happiness would be up. Legacy scores up. I like that Shad's the financial mogul. I like that. Let's do JT. Okay. I'm trying to think what that would fit in former player. Alright. We're going to do it on hard mode then. Cleveland, where you at? Let's see. Okay, not many faces to pick from. That's probably the best one because JT had the goatee going on, so. Yep. Gotta love that they don't let you use periods at all when naming somebody. There we go. JT Beverly. He's back. He's better than ever. Yeah, we'll go medium build, so we'll need to find a different face here. Kadu wasn't small, so... Come on, give me a goatee. Any of these guys... None of those guys got goatees? You're telling me JT shaved? No, he never would. And there's no way JT's rocking a suit. He's just not that type of guy. Even as an owner, he's just rocking the polo. He is wearing stuff as if he's still a coach. Alright. So we are going to be on All Pro because Madden has always been CPU versus CPU, best on All Pro. Salary cap's on. This doesn't really matter. 13 minutes normally gives you the best time. Super Bowl as a coach. Try ownership. I can see it. No, that doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. Relocation settings are normal. Strafe. I don't care. No, we do not want Phil roster. That's a definite. Okay. Yep. I think we're good. Let's do it. Start career. So a reminder of our team before we get going here. He had an illustrious career as a player. Now JT Beverly will test his management skills as owner of the Cleveland Browns. Jimmy Haslam has only owned the Browns since 2012, but he simply could not turn down the offer made by JT Beverly. Actually, he just threw the Browns at JT Beverly after a single year. I'm sorry, what was that? That's funny. That's funny. You can't tell me that you cannot tell me that the line, fans wait patiently for the Falcons to reach the Super Bowl, following JT Beverly, talk, isn't the greatest thing ever. That's fucking awesome. That is amazing. Let's see. Whoops. I don't want to do that. What else we got? Honey Badger. New faces, new places. Oh, this was the first year of Revis in Tampa. Some guy arrested, convicted of fraud. Dear Lord. Alright, that's all the news.
Hi everybody, I'm Trey Wingo, and this is Connected Franchise.
I don't need to listen to you, Trey Wingo. Alright, quick reminder of the team. We do have the best left tackle, maybe to ever play football. So that's a positive. We do also have a very young Joe Hayden, which is another big positive. We have Alex Mack before he went rogue and decided to tell the Jacksonville Jaguars that Cleveland has rivers that catch on fire and tried to leave. We've got TJ Ward before he became really bad. I mean, Ruben's good at this point. We have Trent Richardson before Trent Richardson essentially fell into obscurity and they traded him to the Colts in one of the dumbest trades known to man by Indianapolis. We have Desmond Bryant when he was okay, but then got paid way too much. Paul Kruger. God, I forgot about Paul Kruger. Jabal Sheard when he was supposed to be a hot young talent. DeQuell Jackson, who's still solid at this point. Barkevius Mingo, who was supposed to be good but wasn't. Why the fuck is Quentin Groves in 82? That man shouldn't be in the fucking 70s. What the fuck? Okay, we need a kicker. We do have Josh Gordon. I forgot we had Josh Gordon. We also had Jordan Cameron, who kept getting confused with Cam Jordan. And he was solid at the time. We have second-year Brandon Weeden, who already is too old, so we have to start thinking about quarterback. Kellen Davis, Greg Little in his third year. Jason Campbell. Dear Lord, man. Sometimes I forget how bad this roster is. We've got young Travis Benjamin. That's positive. When I was getting the thumbnail, images for the thumbnail, I saw Travis Benjamin return a punt, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, Travis Benjamin was here. I forgot about that. Buster Screen. Bruh. That's a trivia question I would have forgotten about. Devon Bess as a Cleveland Brown. You could have asked me what the last team Devon Bess played for was. I would have said Miami in a fucking heartbeat. We got Gary, though. We got Gary, where Gary rejuvenated his career. Dion Lewis, before he became really good with New England. I mean, what do you expect? It's Cleveland. Craig Robertson, before he actually became a little bit of a household name for a bit. If you remember, when Craig Robinson and DeQuell Jackson were one of the best linebacking tandems in the league. Ogbanaya, who had 4 good games at one point after they traded Trent Richardson. Ishmael Kitchen, one of the best names. There's Brian. Montario Hardesty. Any, shockingly guys here at the bottom of the roster? LJ Fort. He's a good coach now. He's a good coach. Oh my God, Tank Carter. Fucking Tory Gurley. Oh, I remember back in the day, I wanted Tory Gurley to be so good that I would pick Tory Gurley up off free agency just to make him a better player. It never worked. It never worked. Nope, it doesn't look like we have any. Oh, Adrian Moten became a solid player. Nothing great, but we have 3 fullbacks. Not 1, not 2, but 3 fullbacks. And one's a Gronkowski. Okay. So there's our roster. We can't look at re-signings yet. Shit, that's not what I wanted to look at. I'm going to set the depth chart right now. That way I don't have to worry about things later. Whedon at 1, good. I mean, this could be whatever way you want it to be because it's Trent Richardson and no one else. Who's got the best speed? Dion Lewis only had 85 speed at the time. What the hell? This was back when Madden was starting to flirt with making, like, ratings a tiny bit smaller. So, like, 88 was really solid. Like, it was okay to be under 90 overall. But, like, this was the very first part of that. Still, you wanted guys at, like, 90 or above. You know what? I'm probably changing up this. Devon Best has a 90 catching. That's crazy. 91 route running. Hot damn. We be sleeping on Devon Best. Yeah, never mind. I'll just keep it. Jordan Cameron. Sorry, Kellen Davis, but you think I'm going to let my boy Gary Barnage just sit there at the third tight end? No. No. I will not allow that sacrilege. Now, a reminder, since we're doing owner mode. Our funds are how we pay for the signing bonuses. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're running a 3-4. Which fits. That fits JT Beverly. Running the 3-4 defense. Also, I do have to set auto subs because I went looking for auto subs because I wasn't sure if I had any in this game. So we do have to set auto subs real quick. No, I would much rather Trent Richardson not return kicks, if you don't mind. I don't need our best player on the entire team returning kicks and getting hurt. I don't need that in my life. We don't have many good players outside of offensive linemen. Kinda can't let Trent Richardson return kicks. Also, who is our biggest contract? That's something we need to know. Yeah, that's kind of anticipated. Yeah, he's still got 5 years left on that big money deal. Fantastic. 12 mil a year, that's cheap as shit nowadays. That's like a second string tackle right there. We've got 2 years left of Joe Hayden. Okay. Oh no, Paul Kruger's on a full 5-year deal. Okay. So is Desmond Bryant. 4 years left for DeQual Jackson. Okay. I got so many questions. Okay, TJ Ward's a free agent. Oh, great. Great. One of our best players is a free agent. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Well, at least there's cuttable guys on the roster in the long run. Well, contracts aren't much of an issue right now, but to say I'm feeling good about where we are right now it's not good. Well, you got a large amount of them because we haven't made cuts yet. I don't remember where. Is it strategy? Yes, it is. There it is. About to say, I'm like, That's not what I wanted. I don't know if it's time to tank. Probably, because Brandon Whedon's our quarterback, but I'm going to set some auto subs here. So, in 65. 55. I don't know how these are going to work, so who knows, but I saw them and I was like, okay, let's try them, because I don't believe I have auto subs for this game. Wideouts. Oh, they actually upped this. 281. I would have already taken care of this, but I did not know how you guys wanted to do this play-wise. So I waited. O-line, 60 and 50. D tackles. Same shit. I hope this works well. I hope we get some good splits. Because if not, that's going to be upsetting. And it's going to make it tougher to really bring up, like, lower guys on the depth chart. Oops. $81, $89, or $79. 179. There we go. Robberies and primetime games equals watch. All others skip. Okay, we're gonna skip a ton. This is gonna be more skipping than we do for head coach. Because head coach, at least, like, it's kind of easy to get through. It is a bit different. Alright, I think that's everything that I need to take care of. Actually, as an owner, we do have one more thing to take care of. Finances. This is why owner is a thing that some people don't like. I personally kind of like dealing with the finances. I think it's fun. Good value, good value, good value, good value, good. We're set. Merchandising. Well, I always think they're higher priced than they should be anyways. Bring them down to 100. Let's bring those down to 22. Those new era hats were always far too expensive. We'll bring them down to 30 for now. I bring it down to 70. I could go as low as 65, but I'm not gonna. 90. 15. And 25. Yeah, we're gonna have to find money for that too, though, because we don't have a lot of it. I will always stand by the fact jerseys should not be more than $100. I don't care. I don't care who it is. People are not going to buy the Barkevious Mingo jersey. Well, he's still on the team, so 100. And Paul Kruger just got here. Everybody's pumped for Paul Kruger. Buy those jerseys, damn it. I'm gonna lower this to 325. Autogram jerseys. 120. Cheapen it a bit. And these Riddell helmets. Why? Why are they so much? They're mini Riddell helmets. 15. If it's signed, that's different. That prices go up then. That I'm fine. But like an actual wearable jersey that you're not gonna like hang up or anything, that should not be more than 100. Should never be more than 100. Okay, what we got for concessions here in Cleveland? Potato chips, $2. Goddamn no. Fries, $2 for fries. Peanuts, $1 for peanuts. They're cheap as shit. Pierogies, $4. We'll go to 3. Pepsi, $2 for Pepsi. We're being Atlanta here. We're gonna have decently priced food. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be cheap, but decently priced. $5 for a burger. It's coffee. You can upcharge coffee a tad bit. I'll go $2. No, $2 hot dogs. $2 hot dogs. We can't go as cheap as $1 on hot dogs. We have to be Costco. $3 for nachos. They're always way too expensive. $8 for a milkshake. We'll go down to 6 and see how the people feel about it. Pizza, $5. Rock and roll popcorn, $3. It's popcorn. What the fuck? A sandwich. Just a sandwich, $6. Tacos. I go $5 for tacos. Wings, $6. Okay, boom. There we go. We can't get 4-star and 5-star concessions. How old is the stadium too? Because I don't remember how old their stadium is. How old's the stadium? 14 years old? Okay, we're not that bad yet. We're not that bad. I thought the stadium might be older than that, so we're not that bad. We're not that bad yet. Parking's actually decent. Team store's decent. Fan zone's decent. Bathrooms are decent. Concessions is decent. Seating's okay, it's all decent right now. We don't have to worry about anything. The rating is 33, even though everything is somewhat decent. Okay. Staff. Our head coach is Rob Chizinski. We don't have a scout. We're gonna have to get a better scout. You know what? The trainer's at least level 6 and is bad. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. I mean, I'm not gonna make changes here in year 1. Okay, you made it. We haven't even started doing anything yet. We're just going through everything because we're playing as an owner. JT Beverly is now the owner of the Cleveland Browns. Such weird transformations in 6 years. You run a base 4th. Why? We are set for a 3-4 defense. I saw you were catching up on DVT. Speaking of that, next episode coming out tomorrow. Gonna be a good one. So let's see, what was that? Week 3 that went up? Week 4? It's an interesting one. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least I've got the series that matter backed up. That's all that matters. I also have to get Samford videos set up. Okay, this is going to be bad then. You can't be running a 4-3 defense. We are not built to play 4-3. For players, it'll probably be like naming players will probably be for Team Builder next year for the team itself. But okay, I need to know. I need to know what it's an attacking 4-3 defense. I said I'm not changing anything because we're the owner, we're not the coach. We don't do that. Fuck us. Team success. We're Cleveland. It's bad. It is a hardcore fan base. You are not wrong. You got a dope name for a tight end? Well, okay, keep it to yourself. Keep it bottled up. Keep it ready for when 26 comes out. 11th in ticket prices. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're not in a terrible spot outside of the shit that actually matters on the field. Stadium-wise, it's great. Shit on the field needs work. Got it. Okay. I think that's about it, finally. We've looked over everything. Yeah. You should not be anywhere near here. Get out of here. Go away. These two make sense. That's his defense. That's his defense. I like the 4-3 defense personally. Just it does not fit this Browns team one bit. I don't think Chudzinski's lasting a year. I'll say that much. Okay, we were 5-11 last year. 6 wins would top it. It's not happening. Okay. Now that we have our bearings, welcome to Cleveland, everybody. Start the season. Ooh, I should start looking at who I can put on the trade block. I should do that real quick. Just to see. Okay. Hey, Peter Schrager. You headed up a group of investors to potentially buy a franchise, and now you have one. Why did you want to be an owner so bad? Truthfully, it's the fans. They were so great to me during my time as a player. I just wanted to stay involved in the game and give back to them. My history being what it is, I think I can be unique. I know football, and I think it's a big reason why the team will be a winner under me. The NFL is a success-driven league. I succeeded as a player, and when I retired, I realized I wanted a new challenge, and this was it. I'm between these two because I believe JT Beverly would bring up the fans. However, this one sounds perfect for the fact that he got booted out of Cleveland as a coach. So, I don't know. I feel both of these work. But this one feels like it could be big. I'm going with it. So, per winning season, we get 10% added to the popularity. Per losing season, we lose 15%. Alright. Let's go look and see who's tradable right now. TJ Ward is one of them. I'm less worried about safety than I am about the offensive line. So, I am gonna try and put some guys on the trade block here real quick. Also, we can look at free agents now. And you guys know how much I love looking at free agents and playing Moneyball. So actually, I need to check who's on 1-year deals, because those are the guys that'll be easier to trade. Anybody who might actually have some worth? Greco, maybe? Oh, Kellen Davis might have some worth. So TJ Ward is going to go on the block. Kellen Davis. And Greco. I think those are the 3 guys that are going on the block. I'm not going to pull the trigger on any trades unless it's kind of worthwhile, but... Oh yeah, we got young Tayshaun Gibson. I almost forgot about that. Add to the block. Who are the others? I've already forgotten. Greco was one of them. Who the fuck was the other that I said? Kellen Davis. I saw tight end remembered. Okay. He's 6'7", dude. How do you not work out at 6'7"? That's crazy. Quick check of free agents just to see who's available. I don't plan on making any moves, but Gary Rhodes, Eric Winston. Who are the young guys? Oh, we might grab a kicker just to grab a kicker. I'm not gonna lie about that. I might grab a kicker just so I may not have to draft one. What's your kick power? Yeah, okay, John Potter's our new kicker. Now I don't need to worry about drafting a kicker. Boom. Yep. We've signed a kicker, guys. That is our first move as owner and general manager of the Cleveland Browns. We signed a kicker. Sorry, I zoned out there. I had flashbacks. I had flashbacks for a second. This will push the needle. Signing a kicker will. 100% people are going to be hyped. I will say I am tempted to bring in Peyton Hillis. Just because he is essentially the perfect backup to Trent Richardson. Ooh, Beanie. Actually, this is... No joking, this is an okay, that's why you're here. Yep, that's why you're here. Never mind. I was intrigued by Beanie Wells being here, and then the durability happened. Yeah. Peyton Hillis got 87, though. He's not fast at all, but I like Peyton Willis. I like Peyton Hillis. He's a hero, man. Ooh, Chris Rainey and his speed. Hero, Peyton Hillis. Keep that in mind. He's a hero, man. I am very tempted to bring him back. Any better fullbacks? Vonta Leach, but I'm not going to worry about that. We can bring Braylon Edwards back like everybody wants. No. Robinson, dear Lord, man. I forget who just hired him, but he's now a assistant quarterbacks coach after being the Jacksonville and Buffalo wide receivers coach. Am I gonna make any fucking signings outside of the kicker? Probably not. Not until cut days, probably. When guys start getting cut, probably when I'll make some moves. Once again, I'm just not seeing anything in it. No. I did not pay any mind to what offense we run, but I assume it is a run-heavy offense, so I could grab one of the young centers and just see what happens. 91, 92 strength, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's about all you got is your strength, but you know, I'm still kind of intrigued. I'm going to assign Ryan Bartholomew, at least for preseason. Ray Edwards. No. Dear Lord, John Chick was 30 at this point. Dear Lord. I didn't realize he was that old at this point. Casey Hampton. Richard Seymour, Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, we are in the 49 overall range. Marcus Kuhn. We're seeing a lot of familiar faces. I just want to point that out. We've now seen John Abraham and Michael Turner. I'm sorry, 78 overall? Just chilling in free agency? Why? I mean, you do not fit our defense currently. You're a 3-4 pass rusher, but... Holy shit, 92 hit power? 82 speed, solid. Good acceleration. Oh. Okay, that's why. That's why. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not taking that risk. I was intrigued until I saw you were injury prone to high hell. I always used to sign Casey Matthews. Always used to sign him. Nate Clemens. Routes. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else I'm going to make a move with here. At least I found one player outside of a kicker to sign. I'm happy about that. We have a young punter, so I'm not too worried about that. Here we go. So, we have a punter to cut. Actually, we'll keep him on the roster until cut day. Oh, we have 2 punters. When the fuck did we get a second punter? Alright. That's all the moves I'm gonna make there. So, I gotta just figure out what his offensive scheme is. West Coast. Okay, so play action, run heavy base. Got it. Got it. I don't hate the offensive scheme. I'm not big on the defensive scheme one bit, so he's still probably getting fired after 1 year, no matter the record. I don't remember practice in this game. Yup. Yeah. Now I remember. We're not going to do that solely because that would take too much time, and I'm not going to take that much time every week. First preseason game up against the Rams. Let's go. Let's sim past that week 1 game against the Rams. We'll see what happens. I do find it funny that this game, I don't feel runs as well as head coach. Which is very surprising to me. Alright. First things first, any injuries to worry about? No. Okay. Oh, I have to make sure players progress on their own. I don't want to affect player progression. That's another thing I love doing in, like, owner mode. I don't like fucking with player progression. So, let me make sure player progression is kind of simulated. I didn't think to look at that. Yeah, weekly. Is that fine? Can I just... Yeah, okay, I can just sim past and be good. Okay, awesome. Cleaning your toilet? Hey, that's something to do while... Yeah, I'm in the background, I guess. At least you're being proactive. Oh, here we go. Before we continue onward, we can look at our schedule. And we can figure out how many wins. We beat the Rams? What? I don't care if it's only preseason. There's no reason we... Oh, well. That's why. Jason Campbell outplayed Kellen Clemens, apparently. And Brandon Whedon played well. Excuse me? Oh, no, he did not play well. 2 of 5. He just didn't throw a pick. And one of those throws was a touchdown. I mean, Trent had a good day. 66 yards on 10 carries. Brandon Jackson ran for 54. Isaiah Pede fumbled. Or fullback fumbled. Don't make me go get another fullback. I'll do it. Austin Pettis had a really nice day. 9 catches for 68 and a touchdown. Josh Gordon found pay dirt. There we go. And Jordan Norwood. I'm actually very happy about that. I kind of want Jordan Norwood to progress a bit. I don't think he's going to be any, like, top player for the long haul, but I'd like to see him get better. Did we give up any sacks? We gave up a lot. Jake Long gave up one, but Mitchell Schwartz, our starting right tackle, Alex Mack, our starting center, and Gerard Shaw, our backup guard, all gave up sacks. Shelly Smith gave up a sack. Okay. Who was our leading tackler? Markevius Mingo with 5, along with Craig Robertson. So the backups got it. And Mingo did get a sack. Chris Long had 2. Congratulations. And Jabari Williams had 1. Markevius Mingo had 1. Langford also had 1. And Desmond Bryant. So 1 starter, 1 backup. I'll take it. I'm fine with that. It moves the needle. It moves the fucking needle. 2 of 2 for John Potter. Number 1 on the field, number 1 in your hearts. 47-yard field goal. That was as long. And they were both from 40 to 49. They were both 40 to 49, and he made them both. I'll take it. Greg the Leg made his one kick as well, in case you cared. Okay. Overall, we played a lot better than I thought we would. We now take on Detroit. But we care about the regular season. So we open up against Miami. We then go to Baltimore, to Minnesota. We host the Bengals, the Bills, and the Lions. Head to Green Bay and Kansas City before Pat Mahomes. Head to Baltimore. Then we have a bye week in week 10. I actually love having a bye week around week 8 to week 10. That's perfect in my opinion. Then we head to Cincinnati, to Pittsburgh, down to we host Pittsburgh. We bring in the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are about at our level. We head to New England, probably in the snow. We're doomed. We take on the Bears, and then we head to New York and Pittsburgh to end the year. We have one primetime game, and it's on Thursday against Buffalo. So, I don't know how many of those games you guys care to watch. But we have one primetime game against Buffalo. And it's on Thursday Night Football. Every other game is 1 o'clock, except 2 games at 4:25. Dude, we made a lot of money in that first preseason game. I just want to point that out. I want to see how people are feeling about concessions. That's legitimately the main thing I care about. Okay, we're still good value on tickets. Merch. Is everyone happy with the merch value? They are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're selling shit. Concessions. Good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're good. We're good. Everybody loves the value. Everybody loves the value here in Cleveland. That's what they say about Cleveland. It's all about value in Cleveland. Let me see the offers. I was expecting probably a 3 is the best we can do for them, but a 3 from Chicago and a 7 next year. I'm not taking Pico nor trading him within division, so. Patrick Robinson and a 6th round next year. A 2 next year. I might be good with that 3 from St. Louis. The Rams or Bears both have good offers on the table. We're not going to make a deal yet. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. I'm probably going to take it up to the trade deadline specifically to see how we're doing. But, you know, it's there. Cut day. Let's cut some players, why don't we? Specifically, a kicker and a punter. So, Shane Graham on a 1-year deal, so we'll free up $1 million in cap. We're not even paying John Potter that much money. We're paying him a little under half that to kick. You got TJ Conley. Boom. Fantastic. Who else can we cut? Keep all 3 quarterbacks for now. I may keep all 3 on roster, but we'll cut you. We have 3 fullbacks. That's too many fullbacks. As much as that may surprise you to hear from me, that is too many fullbacks right now. And right now, I think Merrick is probably who I'm going to go with. Yeah, the awareness is there. The trucking's a tad bit better. The carrying's not good. What's the blocking? Actually, Smelly is a better blocker. So we may go Brad Smelly, actually. That's a terrible name. I feel bad for him. I don't want to straight up cut Tory Gurley. He's been through enough. But I think I have to. Yeah. Sorry, Gurley. You gotta get cut. Any tight ends? Nope. We've only got 3 on the roster there. I don't want to cut any offensive linemen just now, actually. I'll cut you. I also have to make sure Bartholomew's set. You're done with your toilet cleaning? That seemed pretty quick. Good on you for the quick toilet cleaning. Hall Davis ain't gonna be here for the long haul, so get him real quick and we're done with our cuts. Quick fix on the depth chart just because we have to make sure things are good on the depth chart. Yep. Figured Bartholomew wasn't up there. He will be the backup. Sorry to the rookie. But I found a solid center. Oh, you were already done with the scrubbing? Okay, so you were just rinsing it out at that point. Oh, Jags signed Nick Barnett. Kerry Rhodes signs with Washington. The Washington Redacteds. That's fitting. Okay. Oh, Lavelle Hawkins got cut. John Abraham going to Buffalo. Making it look presentable. I like describing it that way. Yeah, every team in our division won their first preseason game. Let's go. Look at that after stream. We're an hour in and we have not done anything, but that is what comes with owner mode, in my opinion. You have to kind of keep track of everything week to week, so. If we're going to truly bring Cleveland back to Believeland, we got to do it. We got to take our time. Cam Thomas is on the block. There is one thing I did not look at, and that's our cap space. So I legitimately do need to look at our cap space. We lost. How did we lose? Oh no. Let's go find out. Wow, it was a tight game with the Lions, too. How'd it go? Jason Campbell threw a touchdown. Matt Stafford threw a touchdown and a pick. Yeah, they always do that during your home games. Just wait till we have these 2 away games. I want to remind you who the starter is. He was sacked 3 times. We gave up 6 sacks to the Lions and didn't get 1. And he went 1 of 13. I've never, and I'm being legit serious when I say this, I've never seen a simulated game for a player in this game or any Madden comparable have that bad of a preseason game. I've seen like rough preseason games where it's like 5 for 10, something to that, where they did okay, but they didn't do good. So it's like, they had a rough outing. I've never seen 1 for 13. He essentially didn't complete a pass. 7% completion percentage. This was the 22nd pick in the draft. Sean Hill did 10 times better than you, and he completed 3 passes. There's Michael LaShore, who I was a big fan of. He never did play well. He also had some injury problems back in the day, but I was a big fan of his. I thought he was going to be really good. Good day for Brandon Jackson. Trent Richardson had a rough outing, just like his quarterback. But let's just say his day was better in the rough area than his quarterback. And Deion Lewis found paydirt. Reggie Bush also had 2, I guess, short yardage touchdowns. How'd Josh Gordon run the football? How'd Calvin Johnson run the football? What the fuck happened? Nate Burleson goes off. Hot damn, 8 for 82. Pettigrew. Megatron. Devon Bess is our best receiver. Hey, M80, what up? Gary gets 3 catches. Norwood, 3 catches, 28. I want to point out that Brandon Jackson went for 48 yards on one play that ended in a touchdown. I would love to know what that play was. That's the one completion. That's the one completion right there from Brandon Weeden. It was to Jordan Cameron. That was the one completion. Okay. Joe Thomas let up 2 sacks. O'Neal Cousins, the backup left tackle, gave up 2 sacks. And Ryan Bartholomew gave up a sack. So he didn't do as bad as them. But the backups gave up 3 total. And our best player in franchise history gave up 2. Amari Spivey with 10 tackles. And Christopher Owens with 8 tackles. Look at you. Good for you, I guess. I want to see who got sacks on us. Willie Young got 2. Nick Fairley got 2. Ezekiel Ansah got 1. And Jason Jones got... Dear Lord, we got bullied by their entire defensive unit. No picks, right? No, 1 pick. Buster Screen. Nice job. I did one thing right. Our kicker's great. He made both of his kicks again. David Akers missed one. That's what you get. John Potter, 2 for 2 again. You're a wizard, John. You're a wizard. I can't believe that, though. 1 for 13? 1 for 13? I can't believe that happened. After that showing, Brandon Weeden is getting demoted. I don't care if you were the first pick in the draft. Yeah, no. Hell, I might move him to 3rd string after that. I'd contemplate it. Cut day. Dear Lord. Okay. So, who's getting cut now? I think we start with Montario Hardesty. We don't take any penalty here. Okay, we can get rid of Ogbanaya and keep Hardesty for now. Merrick. Why the fuck is there a penalty with him? I'd rather take this penalty. I mean, really, I could cut both of you and feel fine taking the penalty. I mean, we are probably drafting a quarterback, so we're probably going to take that dead money at some point. I can nearly guarantee it. God, I wish they had the practice squad back in this game. Just so you can move guys to the practice squad. Ryan Miller will cut you. Is it? Why? Why the... Why? Why does some of you have penalties when you're like a 0 overall? Okay. Is there anybody lower rated than you? There is. Or Monty Bryant. I mean, I like the finesse moves. And the hit power. And even the speed's not bad. Once again, though. We are not built for a 4-3. We are built for a 3-4. Immensely built for a 3-4. Like, we are running the entire opposite of what this team should be running. Like, look at our defensive ends. 309, 290. Like, we drafted for a 4-3. We were built for a 3-4. Like, this is 335, 334, 329. These are all nose fucking tackles. I am just astonished that Cleveland was that dumb. I am literally surprised. I might actually get rid of Tank Carter right now. Maybe. Maybe not. Because I like LJ Fort, but we're on a 4-3 right now. We don't need that many middle linebackers. At 5'9", you better have speed. Oh, you do. Look at that. But I'm still gonna cut you. There we go. Okay, week 3. We are just gonna keep moving. I am gonna take a look here in week 4 at free agency to see who's been cut. And if I like any of the guys. I'm essentially playing this year as a build year to decide what the roster looks like next season. That's kind of what I'm doing with this season. Oh wow, we only lost $2 million. That's nice. I thought we were going to lose more money. We won! Holy shit. How'd we win? That's the question, ain't it? Man, the Colts just have not been good in preseason. Well, Jason Campbell didn't throw a pick, and neither did Jason Whedon, and he actually threw more completions. Still a shit QBR by both of them, but Matt Hasselbeck was worse. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. We were only sacked 3 times this time around. Both of them, they were essentially identical. Brandon Whedon now understands, hey, maybe I can become the starter if I play just like Jason Campbell. Dear Lord. Ahmad Bradshaw and Trent Richardson both did pretty well. Touchdown for Ahmad Bradshaw. Oh, Donald Brown, man. I remember him. Why the fuck did Reggie Wayne run the football? Whose idea was that? Griff Whalen, I would understand. Reggie Wayne, what? Okay. Hey, good day by Josh Gordon. 5 for 40. Griff Whalen with a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton had a good outing. Gary had 3 catches for 33. Yeah, no touchdowns to speak of. I don't know how we won this game. How the fuck did we win this game? Did we just kick field goals? What was the score? 20-17. We did score a touchdown. It must have been a pick 6. Because we didn't throw a touchdown. We didn't rush for a touchdown. Okay, who gave up sacks? Schwartz, Thomas. Our starting right tackle, right guard, and left tackle. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, Christopher Owens led us in tackles again. Normally not what you want to see. Kelvin Shepard gets a sack for the Colts. LaRon Landry as well. And Bijan Werner. That's something that never happened in reality. Werner, I don't think, ever had a sack in his career. Maybe he did, but I don't remember it. 2 picks, Chris Owens and Leon McFadden. And who took it back for a touchdown? Both of them did. 2 pick sixes. I only saw the 7 on the board, so I didn't realize we got 2 touchdowns. But Chris Owens and Leon McFadden, both the 5'9" corners with the pick sixes. Good job, guys. Good job. Did we get any fumble recoveries out of curiosity? Nope. More importantly than anything, though. Oh, man. He missed 2 kicks. Fuck. What'd he miss? Were they... Okay, they were 50 plus. They were 50 plus. They were tougher field goals. But he made the easier ones. We can be happy about that. We can be happier about that. Yeah, I kind of saw the 10, but was only paying attention to the 7, so... Defense won us that game. And you know what they say, defense wins championships, like Philly. At front 4. Too bad we're running the entire opposite style of defense. Luckily, that kind of doesn't affect the secondary. Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's go to free agency first before I make these cuts. So I can figure out what I want to do in the long run. Michael Turner's still here if you guys were wondering. Wideout. My mic sounds really good. Good. That's good to know. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look at age. Levon Brazil's interesting. Legitimately, I'd contemplate Aldrick Robinson. I remember Vincent Brown when he was supposed to be surprisingly solid. Oh, hey, we're not signing him. We're signing him for a couple reasons. Yeah, I will take McCluster. I don't know if that signed him or not, but we're going to find out here in a second. He's still here. Okay, it did sign him. Oh, it did. Yeah, it didn't, because roster was too full. The Browns would sign a washed-up Randy Moss, but that's because they think they could win. I don't believe we can win a game, let alone actual, like, meaningful games. So I'm building for the future. Okay, I want McCluster. That's a definite. Hey, Joe Webb. Yeah, I think McCluster's the only guy I'm going to bring in from wideouts. That's a definite. Any young tight ends, maybe? I mean, I like Clay Harbor a lot. And that might be a little bit of Jacksonville bias talking, but I like Clay Harbor a lot. We could have the worst blocking tandem known to man. If I bring in Julius Thomas, we have the worst blocking tandem of tight ends ever. Actually, Niles Paul is really, really solid tight end, too. He was a really good blocker for a long run. I'm very tempted to bring in Julius Thomas. I am very tempted to bring in Julius Thomas. Let's see. What's here at left tackle? Actually, a lot of youth. I'm very surprised. Yeah, who's the best pass blocker? Oh. Yeetman. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Ooh, that's the negative there. That is the big negative there. He's got good pass blocking skills, but I might go with Marcel Jones instead. Or I won't. I think I'll go Tanner Hawkinson. Okay, so there's at least a young left tackle I can go after. Alvin Bailey. There's a couple of young guards. Okay. I mean, I'm seeing young offensive linemen. And I will say, I'm probably going to focus on bringing in 3-4 guys because we are not built to run a 4-3. So I'm not even going to act like I'm building for a 4-3. So if I bring in guys defensively, they're going to be guys that fit a 3-4 instead of a 4-3 defense. Okay, I'm sorry. What the hell is 24-year-old Linval Joseph doing here? Now, he doesn't fit our defense because he's not a nose. He's more kind of an attacking defensive tackle. But what the fuck is Linval Joseph doing here? Why are these players here? Why are these players here? What's wrong with you? You're not even injury prone. Dude, I'm about to cut everyone on the fucking roster to make room for guys. Andre Branch got cut? Hot damn. Jacksonville's smarter than they look. Okay, nothing at outside linebacker. That's perfectly fine. What about middle linebacker? Nothing much. Terrell Manning. Kevin Reddick. Greg Jones. Not to be confused with the Jacksonville fullback. Vince Williams. Alright. Emmanuel Acho's here. About right outside. No? Okay. Legitimately, who's available at corner with any youth? I did not just see Will Middleton, did I? Thorpe. Yeah, I'm not seeing much here. Okay. Well, that's fine. Free safety. Josh Evans got cut. Okay. And strong safety. Not much. Not much. Okay, so offensive line and wide receiver are the best two spots. And like one or two guys on the D line. We need to make some cuts and some signings. Quarterback, out of curiosity, is there like a rookie I can develop in the back end? No? Okay. Cool. How about this Case Keenum fellow? Mike Kafka? Scott Tolzien? Yeah, no. There's nothing here. I am shocked there's no quarterbacks, like, to grab. They're, like, under the age of 25. I don't need a running back, but I am looking. Bet you that guy doesn't have a good career. Like, just a very solid one. I did not realize Latavius Murray was 6'3". That's crazy. Chris Polk? Okay. Tavares Cadet. I remember him, and I thought he was going to be really good at one point. Remember DeJuan Harris, too. Ooh. What's your injury rating? Shit. I was going to be all over Kendall Hunter if he had at least like an 83 injury rating. Because that would have been the perfect backup to Trent Richardson. Would have been the perfect backup to Trent Richardson. And why do I say that? Because he was the backup to Frank Gore. Okay, there's not much at running back when it comes to, like, youth. Alright. Let's make some cuts. And I'm going to make those cuts a different way than normal. Because it'll just make it easier for me to then grab guys. Alright, first things first. I don't know if I'm going to cut the running back. I didn't look at fullback. I have to look at fullback. Wide receiver. I am going to make a signing here. David Nelson hasn't done much. As much as I like the 6'5 frame, you have not done much. Because of that, we're going to cut you. And then we're going to replace you with a much tinier guy who can kick return. Gary, I don't want to do it, but I don't think anybody's... Is anyone going to make a trade for this man? Do we believe someone will trade for Kellen Davis? I'm about to have the worst, literally the worst blocking duo at tight end, maybe ever. Forgot you can't do it quickly in these games. Anybody got any interest at all? No? Really? Jacksonville, come on. You like to run the football 95,000 times. Yup. Okay, well. That saddens me. Gary, you're great, man. You're awesome. I really don't want to cut Gary Barnage, but, like, if I cut Kellen Davis, I literally will not have a blocking tight end on the roster. That's, okay, that's quite a penalty. Kellen, you're getting cut. I essentially saved no money cutting Gary Barnage. We have no blocking tight end on the roster. We're going to cut Chris Falk. I'm going to grab a different rookie left tackle. Yup. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry, is that Jerry Hughes? Okay, it's John Hughes. I was about to say. I saw Jay Hughes and got confused for a second. Well, we lose money if we cut him. Always gotta love when you literally are gonna lose money if you cut a player. Oh, I can free up that much if I cut Quentin Groves. Yeah, it's Quentin Groves. I don't want Quentin Groves on the team. I don't want him now, and I don't want him for the long haul. Okay. I don't know if I still have to make cuts, but I'm going to make some signings. We'll find out if I have to make cuts here in a second. So, let's sign some guys. Specifically, Dexter McCluster at wide receiver. Where's he at? There he is. We're signing Dexter McCluster, mainly to be a kick returner. We are going to sign Julius Thomas, so we have the greatest set of non-run blocking tight ends of all time, even though our offense is built around the run. We're going to sign a young left tackle because I want a young left tackle. Ooh, I forgot about Alvin Bailey. Show me the 2012 Dream Team Eagles of being blown out. I'll show you. Actually, injury rating's not bad. I mean, the toughness worries me a bit if you get hurt. You're a solid player. I'm going to bring you in. That's a left guard, too. We need a left guard, so you may start, sir. Fine there. I don't know if I'm going to bring in another guard, but... Nah. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. CJ Wilson, though. Welcome to the team. Oh, that's Alan Branch. I thought it was Andre Branch. I was about to say the Jags did a great thing. They didn't. Oh, wait a minute. That's Schofield? Brian Schofield was really solid around this time. Yeah, the block shed's a little too low for me to bring him in. Okay. Let's fix up the depth chart, because it certainly looks weird right now. And we do have to see what other cuts we have to make. Oh, Montario Hardesty. Probably not even going to make the roster. If I forgot to look at fullback. It's okay. That's okay. Julius Thomas. Greg Little would be a great tight end. I just want to point that out. I mean, he's not tall enough to play tight end. Hawkinson. How old is O'Neal Cruz? 5th year of experience. I might cut the other tackle depending. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we really did need Alvin Bailey. Oh, Pinkston got hurt anyways, so you know what? I'm on fucking top of it. Look at me. I was on top of it. And I didn't even know. $290. Okay, they're the same size, so we essentially have 2 Desmond Bryants. That's interesting. Oh. Built to play that spot. Oh, also go back to right tackle because we do have Rashad Butler. Ryan Miller can get cut too because I'll just keep Tanner Hawkinson as kind of that swing tackle spot. I think all I gotta do now is bring up Dexter McCluster. Get Trent Richardson out of there, because no one needs him there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That thing kind of attacked me from nowhere. I also have to change McCluster's number, because 81 does not work for me. Not for Dexter McCluster. I don't like it. I do wonder, did this game have where you could just give them whatever number you wanted? Because there was a game around this time. It might have just been Madden 12. It might just be Madden 12 that does it. Because I know Madden 12, you can give out whatever fucking number you feel like. It does not play by the number rule. I want to know if McCluster can have whatever number he wants. Ah, no. They have the number rule. Fuck. Okay, you're going to wear 12. I like that for you. Damn. I hate it. I hate it. I was hoping to give him like a single digit. I forgot. Teams can move. And the Rams have seemingly decided to move. No, these are all cuts. Yeah, there's Linval Joseph getting cut. Yeah, Rams are moving. Where are they moving to, though? No, I want more on the Rams. I want more on the Rams, damn it. Apparently the Rams are moving. That we now know. Let me show you your Eagles roster. Oop, wrong way. There you go. You got Shady. You got Donnie Jones. You got Trent Cole. You got D-Jax. Evan Matthews. Patrick Chung's here, apparently. Don't know how you got him. Jeremy McClain. Rookie Lane Johnson. Connor Barwin's young self. One of my favorite Eagles, personally, Brent Selleck. D'Amico Ryans. Kenny Phillip. Dear Lord, what is this team? Jason Peters. Got an injury. Alex Henry and his inconsistent kicking. Young Fletcher Cox. Oh my God, James Casey, the H-back specialist. Oh, rookie Zach Ertz. Big Dick Nick. Young Brandon Graham. And I will say, he spells it incorrectly and I don't like it. I like it better than when it's got an E. But I don't like it. Dude, Jason Kelsey was a 72. Bruh, if only they knew. Rookie Barkley. Jordan Poyer. Vinny Curry. Bruh. Here's your Eagles. Dusk. Alright. So we've set up our depth chart with our new signings. I'm about to see if I have to cut guys. I do. I apparently do have to cut guys still. I just replaced guys. I didn't cut any. Damn. Okay. So, as much as I kind of don't want to, I'm going to cut Brian Hoyer. Frees up $1 million. That's great. Okay. Running back, Montario Hardesty. Frees up a good chunk of room, even though we take $250. I still have to look at fullback. Okay, good to know. I am gonna cut Braxton Cave. I want to get rid of Brandon Graham. Why? I know we really badly wanted to get rid of LaShawn McCoy. That's why they traded him. I'm actually gonna cut Jared Shaw, and we'll ride with the guards we have. That's kind of the same thing I'm doing here, getting rid of Ryan Miller. We have now a swing tackle in place with the young guy, so. Now, before I make this last cut, I'm going to go look at fullbacks. That way I can cut my other fullback if I want to. We can cut Smelly if we need to. There's young fullbacks. Spencer Ware, the fullback. Oh, now we're talking. This is where we live life at the fullest with young fullbacks. Show me the young fullbacks. Alright. Yeah, we're not signing Spencer Ware. What's his speed? 85. Yeah, if you move him to running back, you're set. As long as he's not blocking, he's really good. You know what? Fuck. I clicked the wrong button. Like, we know what happens in the future because we, of course, own a time machine. JT Beverly was able to contact the future, and he knows what Spencer Ware becomes at one point. So, yeah. Show me the best run blocker. Matt Asiato? What the hell? I mean, if we're talking about balance, Will Johnson does have the best balance. Yeah, I'm gonna go Will Johnson. He's gonna be our fullback. We're no longer smelly country. This is what I love about the late stages of preseason, when everybody gets cut and before the CPU starts really grabbing guys. You can go in, you can find a bunch of dudes, and you can go and steal them. Because after week 4, that's when the CPU really goes heavy on free agents. Like right at the beginning of week 1, the CPU will go hard on making changes if there's changes to be made. Okay. Hi, Spencer. Edit player. What was Spencer Ware's number? What did he wear? Spencer Ware. I think he wore 21. If I remember correctly. No, he wore 32. Okay. He wore 40 with the Colts. So, okay. So, 32 is what we'll see if we can give him. You're going to have to be Jim Brown if you're going to wear that number. We can give it to him. Spencer Ware, you better turn into fucking Jim Brown. I can't change his position? That's stupid. I forgot you can't do that until the off season in this game. Well, he's going to play running back more than fullback, so. What number are you wearing, Johnson? 46? That's a fullback number. I'm down. All right. Just because we have to change the depth chart again. This is the only bad part of, you know, doing things the way I do, setting it up, you know, so I'm actually going to let Spencer Ware get snaps as the number 2 back this week. Nah, we'll keep Deion Lewis as the number 3 back. And actually, this will give us a backup fullback, technically. Even though Spencer Ware is a shit fullback. Trent Richardson's a 93 at fullback. He'd be a great fullback. Alright. Let's do these final cuts. Well, second to final cuts. Oh no, it is the final cuts, because we're getting down to 53. Alright, 3 more cuts. Well, one, I mean, in reality, it's going to be Brandon Jackson. Sorry, Brandon Jackson, but you're getting cut. We added Spencer Ware to the room. We need to get rid of the smelly guy in the room. Just have to. No hard feelings. And one final cut. Who will it be? Who will it be now? I mean, that would have been a terrible decision that might have been Chip Kelly's worst decision ever if he had gotten rid of Brandon Graham. I really do not want to get rid of LJ Ford nor Tank Carter. I don't know why. I shouldn't care. But something inside of me doesn't want to get rid of either of these two. I'm going to cut LJ Ford. I'm just going to do it. It's going to be the last cut. We're running a 4-3 right now. We don't need 4 middle linebackers, so if we were running a 3-4 like we should be, I would have kept them. But, oh, I can auto progress. There we go. I'm happy I checked that. Let's go. Last week of the preseason. Do we watch week 1? I'll let you decide. Oh, it's time to import that draft class, baby. Import. This is the most important thing. I forgot I exported the final GOU class for fun. Oh, I forgot about that'll be the last class we go to. Okay, so I actually have up through 2017. I did not know that. I thought I only had up through 2016. So we actually have another class that I didn't know about, and we have the final GOU season that I brought out for fun. So we're starting with 2014's class. But yeah. Idea was nixed by the owner and got him fired? Of course it did. We're going to start with 2014's class, and we will go from there. I entirely forgot I exported the final GOU class. Just for fun, man. I should have done that with every class, just in case. I regret not doing it with every, Samford class and GOU class, just in case I ever got this game back. Because I should have known that I was going to at some point. I'm sorry, Columbus? Are we talking Ohio? Does Ohio now have 3 football teams? We're watching week 1, okay. I'm guessing Ohio now has 3 football teams. That's a choice. Media question. You guys have a new head coach who brings with him a new character, a new atmosphere to Alright, you brought in a new head coach who inherits a team that struggled on offense, defense, and in the win column a year ago. So with week 1 coming up, what gives you confidence in him? I don't like any of these answers because I'm probably firing him. I mean, they needed to make wholesale changes, so I'll say that. Yep. I did not realize we had 2017. I legitimately only thought I had 3 draft classes saved. So, I'm very happy we have at least 2017. I 150% forgot about the GLU class, but that's funny as hell. Okay, so the team is set for the most part. I'm going to take one last look at free agency before we hop into week 1. And I am going to save real quick. Somebody signed Randy Moss. Nope. No Sean Moreno. What the fuck? Why are you here? So, quarterbacks. Youngest quarterback available, Aaron Court. Running back, youngest running back available, Theo Riddick. There are some pretty solid backs here. Any better fullbacks? Nope. I'm happy with my fullback signing. Randy Moss is still here, never mind. Plaxico Burress is now here as well. Somewhere Tom Brady is not happy. The Rams are moving to Columbus. Brandon Tate. Aldrich Robinson. Brandon Tate's an interesting one. If I was more worried about, like, building for the future right now, I'd probably sign him, but... like, if I'm going wide out, I'm probably going even younger than that. Unless you have a specific skill set. Like a Dexter McCluster. Jermaine Kearse is an interesting one, too. What else we got here? Tight end. Yep, that's about it. Jason Smith at the top of the right tackle market. I'm sorry, there's a 72 overall right tackle at 22 years old. Excuse me? Oh, Jordan Mills. That's who. Explains it. It was the Rams. I don't know why they're moving to Columbus. Normally, most of the time they move... like, they've moved to Vegas before, and they've moved to LA before. I've seen that. I've never seen a team move to Columbus. That one's a bit surprising. They normally move to the bigger markets. But the Rams almost always move if you allow them the opportunity. So, that's not really a surprise. The bigger surprise is they move to Columbus. Tremaine McBride got cut. Yeah, nope. We're gonna sit. I think we're gonna sit. I don't think we're making any more moves. I think the team is set. I do have to double check some things. We can get Sergio Brown. That would be a killer move. I regret it already. Now, jokes aside, Denor Cersei I always thought was going to be a solid player. He didn't turn out to be, but I always thought he was going to be good. To add a little light to the subject. Alright. Also, we have to check and see if we won that last game. Preseason? We did. We went 3-1. That's insanity. And I can't even look at the box score. Don't know why it won't let me, but I can't look at the box score. So the question is, do we go Jason Campbell or Brandon Whedon as the day one starter? Who do we roll with? Since I've seen playing Madden, I do not know. The Rams are the only team I've ever seen move, so I've got no idea. Yep. I probably could use another defensive tackle, thinking about it, since we are running a 4-3 for some godforsaken reason. Where's Dexter McCluster? He's the number 2 third down back. Alright. So who do we ride? Whedon or Campbell? Don't need that anymore. And I should save real quick before anything bad happens. Oh, I don't want a quick save. Quick save is like the worst in this game in my opinion. Oh, we're going Whedon, okay. So alright. And as we always do, we will have 2 save files in case of emergency. Let me get number 2 going here. Alright. Luckily, this saves faster than head coach does. Movement-wise, I don't think it moves as quick through the menus, but it saves faster. And I've got to make sure Brandon Whedon is on top. Why the fuck the Rams moved to Columbus, we don't know. And no one understands. Why Columbus? I feel like that makes way for us to move. We could move the Browns a second time. Certainly does, though, make way for an Ohio team to move. Would make sense. Alright. We're gonna pop in. Can I really not? Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so I technically have to play. So let's see, what uniforms do we want to rock? Ooh, do I want to go all orange to start the year? Yeah, we're gonna go the orange tops to start the year. Alright. Here we go. I will double check to see if Super Sim's a thing in this game. I do not remember. But worst comes to worst, we're on coach mode, so I'll call plays and the game will do the rest. Did it freeze? Yes, it did. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Head coach didn't do it much, but Madden does it real quick. Okay. Let me fix it. I will say this much. I give my system credit for as old as my PS3 is. That thing does not get very warm. Oh god, do I really have to reconnect the controller? Yep. Alright, while I wait for the PlayStation to restore, we increase ticket price when we're good. We will when we're good, but we gotta be good in order to do that. Yeah, I can't believe that we bugged out on the first stream. Now we get to wait. I'm not gonna lie, the thought of moving now that there's a third team in Ohio is definitely gonna be a thing that I think about during this series. Will I do it? That's a whole nother question. But Will I think about it? Yes. Really? Both teams didn't score? Damn. And I will say I was very close on my bet last night. Luka missed by 6 points. That was the only thing that missed. I was a little upset, but I was like, not really shocked. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, apparently, I didn't realize they are starting the 4 nations thing. I didn't realize they were starting that today. Damn, Brandon Ingram got paid. 3 years, 120? What the fuck? Hot damn. There we go. I will say, because of the game fucking up, you will get a longer stream, probably. I don't know how much of that's a good thing for you. Means you have to watch more Cleveland Browns football. Let's change up the music. Let's go this one. We're back. It'd be torture if I wasn't here. I mean, you're not wrong. I wouldn't want to sit through Brandon Wing games either. But I will say, you could call it torture. I put myself through watching old Jags football games because I find them fun. Like, one of my personal favorites to go back to is the Raiders-Jags game where Marquette King ran a punt, a fake punt for like 60 yards, and Terrell Pryor had like an 80-yard touchdown run. It's one of my favorite games to watch because, man, the Jags were bad in that one. Right. I'm out. Did it not save? We're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, I had to sit through the Jags collapse 2 years ago as well, so. So much fun sitting through that. Have to double check that Whedon is the starter, and then we'll get into the game. Hopefully. Should say hopefully. Depth chart. No, we had expectations. We had playoff expectations. Hell, we were talking about the number 1 seed in the AFC when the Jags collapsed, so we had expectations. We just didn't have Super Bowl expectations. But when we collapsed, we were talking number 1 seed in the AFC. So all right. Let's see if this works. If it bugs out again, I just won't change my uniform, and maybe that'll fix it. But I'm still going to try and rock these orange jerseys. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. We're good. Yeah, with Press Taylor, I know. That's how good Trevor Lawrence is. That's how good Trevor Lawrence is. That's something we kind of were able to figure out the last 2 years. It was legitimately sitting there going like, this just proves Trevor's good. The way he actually makes Press Taylor as a play caller look passable. Alright, let me mute this. Where is this presentation now?
Opening week is a special occasion, and you can bet both sides will treat it as such in this matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Here
Let's go, Cleveland! We should have looked at the Dolphins team beforehand.
Friends Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, Jim, there's a lot of things in the air, and one of them is nerves. I think we have nervous coaches and nervous players. Starting the year off, all the thinking during the offseason, the training camp, the preseason games. How's it going to come?
So, what concessions did you guys get? What concessions did you go after? I grabbed myself some nachos before the game.
Let's go to Danielle Bellini, who has more on today's game.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be here for another new season, and there's an excitement in the air today. Guys, we've got 2 teams looking to start week 1 off on the right foot. Speaking with players and coaches, there was sort of a relief that game time was finally here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field.
Bruh, bring back this presentation. Like, bring back presentation like this. You got the Pepsi and pizza. Hey, good choice. Good choice. Total of $7 for that meal. Not bad price there. Not bad price. Good thing I don't get paid. Because Thunderstruck right now would be doing some severe damage. Oh my god. I did not know you could go to classic mode on this.
And the return ends after a run back of about 22. Ryan Tannehill comes in at quarterback. I think when you talk about Ryan Tannehill,
We can Super Sim! Fuck yeah. Okay. Before we do anything, There's Super Sim right there. Awesome. Let's go over the Miami team because we don't know this Miami team very well. The Dolphins have Ryan Tannehill, Matt Moore, and Pat Devlin at quarterback. Daniel Thomas starts the day at running back with Lamar Miller behind him and Mike Gillislee. Charles Clay at fullback. This was when Mike Wallace was the number 1 in Miami. Steve Breston behind him and Hartline in the slot. Can we just point out, excuse me for that, this is back when Madden adjusted its depth chart for who played better in the slot. This was awesome. So if you had a player that was built to play in the slot, the CPU would put that person at 3rd on the depth chart. No, their running back's not hurt. Oh, no, he is. You're right. Lamar Miller is starting. You're right. Daniel Thomas is out. Brandon Gibson, Armand Benz, who I always liked, and Rashard Matthews. Tight end Dustin Keller at tight end with Michael Agnew and Deion Sims. You got Tyson Claybo starting at left tackle. And Richie Incognito's out too. That's not good for them. They are not good at left tackle. And with Richie Incognito out, John Jerry starts at left guard. Mike Pouncey, those healthy. Dallas Thomas is starting at right guard. And Nate Gardner starts at right tackle. Defensively, they've got Cam Wake, who's healthy. Derek Shelby and Jared Odrick behind him. Dion Jordan on the other end with Olivier Vernon. Randy Starks, Paul Soliai, and Vaughn Martin at defensive tackle. Good defensive tackle depth there. Koa Messi at outside linebacker. That's a name I've not heard in forever. Danielle Ellerby and Jelani Jenkins in the middle of that linebacking core, with Philip Wheeler on the other end. We know that name quite well. Brent Grimes at corner with Richard Marshall and Jamar Taylor. And then in the safety unit, Chris Clemens in one spot and the other, Rashad Jones. One of the best safeties in the league. They've got Dan Carpenter kicking, and they've got Brandon Fields punting.
That is great, but he does a lot of things.
All right, I do want to see if I go to Super Sim. Okay, it is just your basic Super Sim. We cannot watch the game. Good to know. Good to know. So, yeah. And for this, I'm going to use the Ask Madden feature just because I'm the owner, not the coach. So I'm going to be limited to my play choices. Okay, here we go. I wish we could get closer to the field, but I don't believe we can. Phil Taylor making the tackle.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches.
Okay, now when it comes to the offense, all I'm going to do is snap the ball because we're in coach mode. So, and there goes Lamar Miller, got the edge, and he is off to the races. Hot damn.
To the 28-yard line. The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
It's almost like we're playing the wrong defense. I wonder if we ran an actual 3-4 defense. I wonder.
Let's see what they do.
I mean, the attacking 4-3 has 3-4 principles, so I guess that's fine because Sherrod is playing essentially an end role, but I would rather have a base 3-4 scheme.
Only about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still out, hit the other one, and right now the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
I will say what's fun is we do a Mike Wallace on Joe Hayden, and that's fun. Hell of a run by Gillisley.
Here are the starters today on defense.
Okay, they are showing us as if we're running a 3-4. That's interesting. I've got to readjust my laptop. What is it, 3rd and inches? Come on, defense, hold them.
Now looking at 3rd down. Tossing it to the
Well, that's a first.
The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up. Let's go back to the sidelines. Danielle Bellini has the latest.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with Coach Rob Chudzinski about the owner's recent media statements. Coach talked about it being a very demanding offseason. He said there were a lot of changes and a lot of players to get to know. But I feel ready and excited to start the season this week. Guys, back to you.
Hart lines.
Okay.
First and 10.
What the hell? Ryan Tannehill on the option. What is this college football tactics? How dare they do that? In the NFL? What? Back when option plays were weird.
2nd and 4 following the run. They feed it to him again.
Kruger.
That time I got to blame the running back. He made a bad read. His vision was terrible. He makes the wrong decision, and it cost his team yards lost.
God damn, Phil Simms, he went in. He was like the running back sucked on that play. He's the reason that was shit.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th.
Yeah, they just talked about how it was a very strenuous offseason. They didn't say specifics, really. That was almost pick. There we go. Good job, defense. Bend but don't break. All right.
Should be an easy one here.
Chip shot field goal.
The kick is good.
What we might do, depending on the game, we might like simulate. We might jump into Super Sim and simulate a bit, and then pop in later in the game with coach mode. That might be something we can do if we want to jump into a game at some point.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
Here we go, McCluster. Not going to return. Okay.
Ball will be spotted at the 20.
Okay.
Wooten's, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today.
I like all of these options because it's all giving the ball to Trent Richardson.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Richardson, middle. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, that's about as real as it can get for Trent Richardson.
And boy, do the Browns need his speed on the outside, his ability to make plays. They have a hard time generating offense. Well,
No, I don't. I do not. That's what coach mode is.
This starting lineup is brought
I just have to click the button and I'm good.
hungry for victory. Snickers satisfies.
Now, I should double check and make sure coach mode's on, probably. That would probably be a good thing to check. It should be, because I know it's on in the, where's the settings? I know it's on in the main menu, because I saw it before I started stream. Yeah, I think it's only in the main menu, so I know it's on in the main menu. So it should
the line of scrimmage.
Should be on
It's
here.
now 2nd down and 10.
I actually want you on a streak.
The play clock's running down. Whedon from the gun.
Yeah!
Ball's gonna
Dropped. Great.
a hit, knocked the ball out.
Great.
How about Brent
I can't
Grimes?
blame Brandon on that one.
Well, Brent Grimes is a very good cover corner. Not a, again, to me, to be a really good cover corner, you got to take chances. He'll do
I
it.
do have
He'll
to
go
work
for the interception.
audibles and all
Turn it
that,
into
but
a big play.
when it comes to actually running the play, they do all that for me.
Richardson lined up in the backfield.
Maybe?
Play clock
This will be
running down.
interesting to see.
Brandon Whedon from the shotgun.
Okay, that didn't work, but
Challenging the defenders to the right side.
I'm shocked you went to the out route when you had an open Josh Gordon downfield, but okay. Well,
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
well. Don't clap at that, Shedinsky. Or
The quarterback
Shedzinski,
found his
don't do
man
that.
Short of the first down marker, and now here comes the punting team.
No, when it comes to like actual playing through the franchise, I'll play Madden, but I really enjoy simming Madden.
Set up, return.
I think Madden sims extremely well. Like, in my opinion, NCAA is the more fun game to play, while Madden is the more fun game to watch. Like, that's a personal preference, but lately that's kind of been how Madden has worked. However, if I get into a franchise like I had with the Saints and Detroit, then, you know, it's perfectly fine. Like, I have a good time getting into it. Oh,
Nice
I think
run.
Lamar Miller's banged
Run
up.
the football like this over a period of time.
I'm going to have to
Where
bring
they
down the injury
get that,
slider, I
no
think.
doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down. Tannehill's back in shotgun formation.
He brought the pressure and incomplete.
The ball is knocked out, incomplete.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
Ward.
Watch the receiver trying to make that catch.
That man's on the trade block if anybody wants him. Anybody want him?
Hard into it.
Anybody?
Defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out.
We'd like at least a 3rd and a 6, personally. Currently this year, not next year.
For the defense on this play.
Are they really going to run this? No. I thought for a second they were.
Looks to his left.
Should have been picked. Joe Hayden in. Perfect
I
coverage.
can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
I don't know what you mean. He's literally running the route better than Mike Williams was. That's great defense.
Well, they failed to convert
All
on
right.
the pass play, and now the special teams unit takes the field.
I might sim a bit after this this possession. Come on, McCluster.
That brings the play to an end.
I thought he was gonna find room.
First down here.
Okay, Julius in motion. Comes back across, and Trent Richardson powers through him, man. I'll take it.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight
These
ahead
are
and
your.
pick up
This
first
is what
down,
we're calling.
you are gonna get in
Really?
there.
We're not just gonna run the football again?
They're
Okay.
saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just gonna come right at you.
What's your audible here?
Brandon Whedon has it under center.
I mean, maybe, but nah. I was hoping for like a base dive, but you know.
he'll fire it
There you.
to the left. Gotta make that play.
Look,
I was about to say, there you go, and then
where
Jordan Cameron dropped it.
there's no excuse for dropping the football.
I'll say this much. The guy who is not making mistakes is the quarterback
Get to the 33
right
on
now.
first.
He's been the trustworthy one.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. Third and 6.
Dude, you have a wide... There you go. Travis Benjamin. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Whedon picked up a first down.
Finding a way to throw that football and pick up another first down. They are marching down the field right
Are
now.
we better than the Miami Dolphins? Is this real life?
The offense is set at the line for the first
Nope.
down after that completion. They need to get the play off. Here's the handoff.
God, they get really crazy about the clock getting down to like 5 seconds. I mean, that's more time than Trevor Lawrence normally had with Press Taylor to look at the defense.
Looking for your tackle to make a good block, and then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him?
Oh, this is a beaut. Defensive lineup, this is a beaut.
And get in the secondary and make a big
Oh, yeah, come on. Please let this work.
Here's the
Yes. Oh,
There's the tackle, but
oh, he should have been gone.
first down.
Trent, you gotta put the pedal to the metal there quicker.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards.
I did not think that toss play was gonna actually work out as well as it did. Okay.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. First and 10.
Oh, wow. You're just going to leave Josh Gordon open like that? Thank you.
Picks up the first down.
Here's a question. Do we want commentary on? Do you guys like having Phil Sims and Jim Nance?
Might have to hold the football just a little longer, but these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Whedon's going to throw once again on this down.
Okay,
That
Brandon.
could
Not
have
great.
been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
There, I upped the volume a little bit on my end. So... I will say I'm a little disappointed in the auto subs right now.
Heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second and 10. Trent Richardson carries the ball this time. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Come on, Trent.
In these type of situations, when you're losing the game, it's 3rd and long. Don't try to be a hero, because when you try to be a hero, it's going to lead to a turnover. Then you really will be in trouble.
Alright. You know what? Good old 4 verts. How about it? Picked up a first down on this drive already. Can we do it again?
Play of this drive. Whedon standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Oh, Greg Little touchdown!
Cleveland Browns.
Maybe we don't need a quarterback.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the
Look at that. Brandon Whedon to Greg Little to start us off. Unbelievable. Insanity. A 44-yard touchdown. His only catch of the day. Aye. Time to head to the Super Sim. So, we are going to go till the next possession here. So, okay, we might go play-by-play with how quick that went. Tannehill went to Lamar Miller for a yard or for 5 after a Heartline 2-yard pickup, but that came after he threw it away. So, oh, they did pick up a first down, though, off a Dustin Keller 11-yard pickup. That was it. 4 yards to Richardson. An 8-yard pass to Gordon for the first. They then go back to Richardson on the ground. 9 more to Gordon. Gordon with a 3-yard carry. And then the ball's thrown away. Whedon throws it away on 3rd and 7. And it goes for a touchback off the landing punt. That takes us to the second. Tannehill incomplete for Miller. Throws the other one away. And that forces the punt. Richardson a gain of 4 on the ground. Whedon throws that one away. And a 15-yard penalty by the Miami Dolphins. I can only assume it's PI. That leads to a 4-yard carry for Trent. A 3-yard carry by Trent. A 3-yard reception by Spencer Ware. And Potter makes a 50-yard field goal. Lamar Miller, 3-yard carry. A sack of Ryan Tannehill for a loss of 7. I'm not sure exactly who got it. I kind of wish they told me. And he's sacked on the next play as well. Holy shit. 2 4-yard carries by Trent, followed up by an 11-yard carry. The pass is then thrown away by Whedon. Whedon sacked for a loss. And then a 9-yard completion to Dexter McCluster. That sets up a second 50-yard field goal for Potter. I think we have a good kicker. 50 yards out, he's making kicks. I feel good about it. Feel good about it. All right. Let's see how things go here. It's a 13-3 ball game.
Offense lines up here.
Miami hasn't really found much on offense.
Now 1st and 10. Miller's taking the handoff. Picks up about 2.
And Phil Taylor brings him down real quick.
That time by the defense, they were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
He ran right into Phil Taylor. A little bit of help, too. All right.
Tannehill will be under center. 2nd down and 8. The quarterback handed off.
Nowhere to go. There you go, defense. Who's hurt? Oh, man. Jabal Sherrod is banged up. That's going to bring in the rookie, Barkevius Mingo, into the game.
Keller's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play.
They are taking their sweet-ass time.
Tannehill's got it in the gun. The throw to the left.
Oh, God. Greg Robertson with the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Right now, things are not going well if you are the Miami Dolphins. You cannot find a lick of offense.
Going to try his luck here. And they bring him down.
All right, it's not enough return from McCluster. Doesn't look like it's going to be that bad of an injury for Sherrod, which is good.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First down and 10. Richardson with the carry. And the tackle is made at
Okay.
the 48-yard line.
He's already carried the ball 14 times. Holy shit.
Boy, there's nothing like a
I mean, that's what he should be doing, but goddamn. Get the backup in.
They have a chance to get some easy yards.
Give Spencer Ware more snaps.
Offense lines up here. Second and 2. Quarterback flips it to the running back.
He's got enough for the first.
But he's beyond the first down marker.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
Man, they're really wanting to run this football.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. On first down, it's back to the ground game. Bringing the play to an end.
I mean, they're doing what they should be doing, which is running the football with Trent Richardson. But I don't see how Miami just can't find anything on offense. Given, playing devil's advocate for a second, our best thing is the secondary. We have Joe Hayden and TJ Ward. So, we have some solid pieces in the secondary.
About midway, second quarter, he'll take the snap.
To screen.
He stacked up at that point.
Okay, 10 of
Well,
17.
anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Browns official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body. Bottom line, this type of injury so early in the season is bad news for this team.
Third and 5
Okay.
still to go, even after that last completion. Whedon steps back into the gun. Throwing now to his left.
There's Greg Little again.
Tackle was made.
He's got 70 yards today. 44 came off the touchdown, but
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
oh, I did not mean to pick that play, but whatever. I don't know what it is.
Down here after the completion.
Because of that, I'm not going to audible.
Richardson
Okay, it was a handoff.
running to his right. Gains.
Just ran through two dudes, picked up the first. I will say, I am probably going to put Spencer Ware in to get some carries because 17 carries in the first half's a lot. I'm going to get Spencer Ware some carries here. Because even when your offense literally and figuratively runs through your running back, that's a lot of carries in the first half. Once again, I clicked it too soon, but I think it's a dive.
First down here after the run. Back to the ground
Yep.
now on first down.
Dude, they just want to run the football. I'm down. Like, give them credit.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
They're utilizing their best weapon.
Ware's got it on the handoff.
But given I took their best weapon out because he needs a break.
Well, the defense has shown good discipline all day. So you try to run that draw play, it didn't catch them off guard. They were ready for it.
Okay, Whedon. 3rd and 7. 10 yards out.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
Trent's back out there. He's the 3rd down back. Wide open in the end zone, Whedon. Nope.
Someone's been injured out there. Hold on.
Oh, no. Brandon Whedon's
I
hurt.
want to speculate what the injury is, but
Okay, Brandon Whedon is banged up. We are going to head to the Super Sim here now for this kick. Because I don't want to affect Potter's kicking. 34-yarder's good. No shock there. So let's sim to the next quarter. Or next possession. We'll take it possession by possession here. See what happens here. Nothing much. A false start took place. Like, nothing really helped them out here. Mar Miller had a couple handoffs, but that was it. For us, Campbell comes in. Or no, Brandon Whedon right back out there. Was a few runs for Spencer Ware. Whedon back out there. Throws it away, and it's back to Miami. A Joe Hayden pick 6 adds to the scoreboard. And things are just not going well for Miami. Ryan Tannehill sacked for a loss of 4. They did get a 24-yarder to Mike Wallace out there, but not enough. That takes us to half. Brandon Whedon sacked again on that last drive. I mean, we're better than I thought we were. I'll say that much. I mean, we're just going to keep simming a bit because I don't see a reason to pop in. Miami fumbles the ball on 2nd down. It's recovered by Craig Robertson. And a 48-yarder by Potter is good. It has been a busy day for Potter, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I will say I may lower the minutes, the quarter minutes, because I'm probably lowering it to about 7, maybe 8, because 13 seems to be way too much. 13's good if you're playing. I'll say that much. Tannehill sacked again. Bruh. And we get another solid drive. It does end with a Brandon Whedon sack and a Potter field goal. Let's see. How many carries? Let's see where the stats. Can I look at any stats? Also, I want to check injuries because I don't know if anybody's gotten hurt outside of Sheard. He's back. And Miami is just out the guys they were already out. So, not really a big issue there. Nobody's gotten hurt in game to stay out. Actually. I could get Dion Lewis some carries. I mean, I don't see a reason watching the rest of this game. We're up 29-6. No real reason to believe they're coming back. I mean, recap might be the best way to see stats. Let's see. Yep, that's statistics. That's a weird place to put stats. So far, yeah, Brandon Whedon's thrown the ball 29 times, and we've run the ball more. So, yeah, no, we are definitely... Oh, okay, it's pretty balanced. It's not as bad as I thought. It's 32 runs to 29 passes. We've just had the ball a lot. So, yeah, I definitely have to tone down minutes. I'll probably go down to about 8-minute quarters. Because that's way too many snaps. That's a whole game's worth of snaps, essentially. Let's go ahead back to the Super Sim. Well, I was going to go next quarter, but... Brandon Whedon sacked again. We get all the way... Oh, we didn't get all the way down there. We had a false start at one point. That led to the sack. Really put us behind the 8-ball. And Dan Carpenter misses a 43-yarder. Miami can't buy points right now. Whedon sacked again. Nothing going for Miami. And we fumble the football. So Trent Richardson with a fumble. Pete Wheeler recovers it. And on 4th and 2, Ryan Tannehill turns it over on downs. We're in the 4th quarter. He did have a big play to Brandon Gibson on that drive, but nothing going offensively right now for either side. Another Potter field goal ends that last drive. And Dan Carpenter finally gets a field goal to go up. But this game is well over. Are you kidding me? They recovered an onside kick. I don't know how, but they did. Well, no, apparently we recovered it, even though it said they recovered it. Right? Yeah, recovered by Miami. But apparently we had the ball. Okay, whatever. We did add another Potter field goal. This man's been on fire today. And the game's over. 35-12. Miami gets absolutely destroyed. And it was mainly by field goals.
Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
It really is, Jim, winning week 1 in the NFL. All the hard work, you put it out in the field, you're not sure what your team is going to do, and then you go out there and you win. Man, you get to sit back and really enjoy it.
I will say we are sitting at time, but I do want to do one thing before we close stream. I didn't look at the game stats, but that's fine. We know how things went, essentially. Not to mention, I have to change things anyways, so... Lord, why won't this log me in? There we go. That's a video on Twitter you heard. Your boy gotta place this bet. Dear Lord, that music is crazy. Bro, this fucking Avengers or Madden? What the hell? There we go. Boom. Alright. I mean, should be a good amount of funds. And luckily, I don't think we're going to have to pay a lot of guys. I can actually check who we have to pay. That's another thing I didn't think about. We can actually check re-signs at this point. Who do we have to pay? TJ Ward, Alex Mack, O'Neal Cousins, Greco, Robertson. Not really anybody I care too much about re-signing outside of Mack. We do have the cap. TJ Ward, probably gonna let him go, if we're being honest. But, or more than likely I'll trade him. And in case you were wondering, Richardson had a $146. Here, let's look at the stats here, since I didn't look at them. Whedon, 221, 1 touchdown, no picks. Tannehill threw 1 pick, turned into 6. He was sacked 7 times. But given, I think that was because the game went so long. Yeah, and this right here is a problem. We ran the ball 60 times. As much as I would love that to be feasible, that means there were... what? 90-some plays. That's not how many plays should be happening on offense. It should be 30 less. Yeah, so definitely got to change that. Tannehill threw it 67 times. Yeah, I definitely need to lower the minutes. I definitely need to lower the minutes. These stats are an abnormality. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to bother with these stats because this is an abnormality. Yeah, let me do that real fucking quick. Yeah, we're going to 8 minutes. Really, I probably could go like 9 minutes with 15-second play clock, which is probably what I'll do. We'll go 9 minutes with 15-second play clock, because that'll kill more time as well. So, we'll see how that goes. And go from there. Let's, as long as I don't have to do anything else. Whoops. I don't. On to the next week. As we look at the draft class. We're not going to scout right now. In my opinion, scouting in this game is best saved for the very end, where you can hard focus on who you need to worry about. So, as much as it's weird the way this game works, if you don't scout, you get half the amount of points the next week and all that. I always think waiting to scout until like much later in the season to when the season's over is always the best idea. Alright, first things first, we are going to auto progress. Let's just look at this class. This is the last thing we're going to do today. Your top player is quarterback Bryn Renner out of the University of North Carolina. Behind him, Auburn corner Chris Davis, in reality best known for that kick six in the Iron Bowl. Taj Boyd is the number 2 quarterback, expected to go 3rd in the draft. You then have Logan Thomas behind him. Man, the quarterbacks are expected to go high in this class. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Taylor Lewan, top left tackle. You've got Kyle Fuller and LaMarcus Joyner as the top corners. In this class, the top center is Reston Richburg. Aaron Murray expected to go 9th. Like, look at this. Josh Huff, Aaron Colvin's up there. Justin Gilbert, who went to Cleveland, in reality, is projected to go 18th. Rashad Green, one of the top receivers in the class, it seems. You have a lot of quarterbacks projected to go in the first round. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 first round projected quarterbacks. That's insanity. 1 in the second. Marcus Mariota is believed to go in the 3rd. No. This was back when, back in the day, there were some great people on forums that would go in, name everyone, and then would put the rosters up on the roster share. And you go to forums, and you find the roster, and you go download it on the game. That's how it was done. It, in my opinion, NCAA 14 brought everyone together. Because that was, you paid attention to that, and you were very thankful that people did that. But yeah, that's how you get it. People would go through and name everyone, and they would update it. That's why in Samford and GLU, I had the latest rosters. Yep. People are awesome. Hey, Kane Coulter, remember when he was supposed to be good? Jordan Lynch, the reason Dave Doran is the NC State head coach. You want to feel old? You want to feel old right now? That's Nathan Schiehlhaas. He is currently 34, and he is the passing game coordinator, about to get a bigger promotion here, with the Los Angeles Rams. He's projected to go 3rd, or into the 3rd round. David never fails. Connor Shaw. Winning. There's Derek Carr. He's projected to go in the 6th round. And Tyler Russell is projected to not get drafted. That's a lot of quarterbacks in this class. The running back class, no one with a first-round projection. You got Jeff Scott. He was supposed to be a massive speed threat. Damian Williams, James White. Ladarius Perkins. There's James. Oh, there were two. I forgot there were two James Whites. There was an Iowa State James White, and of course the James White everybody knows played at Wisconsin. I forgot about that. AJ Blue, DJ Morgan, Charles Sims, who at one point was the bane of my existence. Mark Wiseman, Carlos Hyde, Urban Meyer's favorite guy. Jeremy Smith, Dree Archer, who we will probably be looking at in the draft. He's already on a team. He should already be with Carolina. This should be his second year with Carolina. Yeah, he should already be with Carolina. It's either his rookie year or his second year with Carolina. I think it's his second year with Carolina. Maybe his third. No! Fuck no. It's like his fourth. He's definitely with Carolina because he's a rookie in Madden 12. Yeah. This is like his second or third year with Carolina. We'll have Teddy Bridgewater, Johnny Manziel, and Blake Bortles all next year. Who else was in this class? Malcolm Brown. Fullbacks? There are like no fullbacks. That's just sad. Josh Huff, Jeremy Gallen, Tevin Reese, Rashad Green, Jordan Matthews. Jared Abbrederis. I wanted him to be so good. I bet you're probably wondering where a certain couple receivers could be here. I got a feeling they're going to be very lowly rated. He could. We'll see. Where are they? Where are they? I think they're in this class. Devin Street, Peyton. There's Brandon Cooks projected for the 6th round. No, they're in next year's class. Dude, next year's class is fucking stacked. You're going to have Mike Evans. You're going to have Odell Beckham. They're not going to be highly rated probably, but, you know, they could be there. Who the fuck? Oh, I think that's wrong. I'll have to rename him. If I can, in-game. I do believe that is a different tight end out of Washington. Let me see if I'm right here. Maybe I'm... No, never mind. No, never mind. He did play for Washington. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. I'm wrong. I think he's in the next class too. I was thinking, what's his name? I don't remember his name, but he always goes very early in the draft. Sometimes number 1 overall, and it's funny as hell. I don't remember his name. And I hate that I don't remember his name. Go Leary. CJ Fedorowicz is projected for the 3rd round. Any other tight ends of note in this class? No. This is not a crazy tight end class, name-wise. Zach Martin's a 3rd round possibility. Jake Matthews. Morgan Moses. Keep in mind, we don't know how good these guys are. That's one of my favorite things about these draft classes, they are all based on how they were in-game and how they transitioned to this game. So we have no idea how good these guys are. Cyril Richardson, 5th round selection. Trey Hopkins, 6th round. AJ Cann, undrafted. Yeah, that's about right. The man that watched the Jags draft him, that's about right. Look at all these guys that you just remember. Oh my god, the right guard class sucks. There is one draftable right guard apparently, and Will Jackson. Brandon Linder's over here being like, wait a minute. He could. He could. Normally, him and Odell are around the 6th round from what I've seen. Now, this has changed. Because normally, Marcus Mariota is like a 6th round prospect from what I normally see. So, I don't know. I don't know if all those quarterbacks are going to be that good. Who knows? But the offensive linemen are projected very lowly in this class. Holy shit. Now there's 3 left ends. Tyree Wilson, D Ford, Marcus Rush, or Tyrell Wilson. Sorry. It's actually not a bad end class here. Yeah, 2 more 1st rounders on the right side. Jackson Jeffcoat being one of them. Kerry Hyder, a 5th round prospect. Remember Jeremiah Atachu went in, I believe, the 2nd round in reality. 7th round prospect here. Defensive tackle class, not looked at as great apparently. I was always a Rashid Hageman guy. Keys Flowers, Taj Jones, Christian Kirksey in the 5th round, apparently. Khalil Mack is projected undrafted. That's what can happen with these draft classes, man. Now, is he going to be that bad? I don't know. He could be really good, but he is projected undrafted. I may have to scout that man to find out. I may have to use some points on Khalil Mack just to find out. We don't need a pass rusher right now, but, you know. Middle linebacker, CJ Mosley at the top of that bunch. And it ain't a good bunch. Chris Borland right now, it's in the 6th round. Preston Brown. Avery Williamson. Yeah, Corey Nelson is the only 1st round prospect at outside linebacker here. Kyle Van Noy projected in the 4th. Anthony Barr in the 5th. What about corner? You got Chris Davis, Kyle Fuller, LaMarcus Joyner, Aaron Colvin, Justin Gilbert, Carrington Bynum, and Keontae Evans, all projected to go in the first round. That's a lot of first-round corners. EJ Gaines projected to go in the second. Quandre Diggs projected to go in the third. Jason Verrett in the fourth. Let's see, any other memorable names here? Anton Exum in the fourth. Darquez Denard in the fifth. Keith McGill in the sixth. I can check Antonio Brown's overall. I think he's in the 90s at this point. He's either in the 80s or the 90s, one of the two. I do want to see the rest of this class. Before we do that, Trey Boston, third round prospect. Not a very star-studded safety class. That's not a good sign for us. Christian Bryant and Ty Zimmerman are your highest rated strong safeties. Adrian Amos, 7th round prospect. And as for the kickers, they're all undrafted. Cairo Santos is the memorable name there. No one at punter. Alright, so quarterback. A lot of first round quarterbacks. Maybe we go there. Alright, you want to see Antonio Brown, the man we're going to see a couple times this season. '85. He is an 85 right now. I knew he was either mid to late 80s or in the 90s already. Because in Madden 12, he is a 70, I believe. He's like 60s to 70. But yeah. We got Emmanuel Sanders here too. That Steelers team going to be interesting. But that, I think, is where we're going to call it for the first stream here of the Browns. Shockingly, we won. I don't know how. The Rams are moving to Columbus, which is a thing. I do also want to look at what are the offers right now for TJ Ward. Any higher offers? Third round selection from the Bears this season. A third and a 7 from Cincinnati. The Columbus team is offering us a 3. And a third rounder from New England. That one's actually intriguing to me, but holy hell, everybody wants them. Goddamn, everyone just decided to get in the argument here. Well, that's cool. Okay, interesting. That's more what I wanted to see, was a market. Yep, next week we'll play Joe Flacco and some other names that we won't speak of. But with that, that's going to bring us to an end of this one. Let's get some music going. Let's go. Let's go with some acid jazz to leave off on. How about that? But with that, that brings us to the end of this stream. Dash, appreciate you being here. If you're watching after the fact, or we're just chilling in the chat, appreciate you too. Kay, also appreciate you being here. Reminder, no stream on Twitch Thursday, as I won't be here. I'll be busy. And, yeah, we'll be back to everything regular, though, after that. So, because after the running back was banned, I don't think so. I believe he's here. I believe this would have been before the incident. We'll do a quick check on that real fast. Let's find out. Nope, he's here. He's hurt, but he's here. We're going to take on Bernard Pierce instead. That's going to be a lot better. I don't have to deal with him. But with that, that brings us to an end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you, wait for it, next time.